Hey, SNA assassinators! I don't know why it just ended that way, and I had plenty of time still doing this review video. It seemed like it just had a mind of its own, and then decided to and try to determine the time what exactly the time limit is on this little streaming on this little this live streaming video on my webcam. But hopefully this one will last a bit longer than that last one, and hopefully I got it in control of being a long time making this a long term video. Well, I'm not gonna be here for too long because I'm probably gonna do like a half an hour more of the work on the review, and then I'm probably gonna end it right here. But as well, I was saying before I got interrupted, this is where we got L, what's his name? El Phantasmo to try to go for some kind of like a Styles Clash maneuver on the AR Fox, but AR Fox strips him right over, puts him into like a pickup roll with that pin, like where he wraps his hands around his legs, like and go for a pin that way, while laying on his body. This is where he kicks out at 2 even. This is where we got El Phantasmo try to go for a flying lariat, but this is where we got AR Fox amazingly slips right down, kicks back up, hits the step up enziguri. This is where then we got AR Foxton hitting a twisting brainbuster. This is where we got AR Foxton getting up right into the upper right corner turnbuckle. This is where then he go for a 450 splash. This is where then we got him trying to go for a pin. This is where he almost got the 3, and I thought this was going to be a 3, and he's going to join the other 5 men at the ladder match for the TNT Championship, but no, he kicked out at the last second, exactly at the last second at 2.9999999999999, double triple nine minus 0.1 away from being 3. This is where then we got this is where we got even AR Fox couldn't believe it. This is where he's like come on, that should have been 3, but it was like, but none of that matters. Like, I'm just gonna try again. Like, let's be the bigger man. This is where then he picks up This is where he pick up El Phantasmo, try to put him up right up on the top rope. This is where then he hits a right elbow strike right to the face, or more like a forearm strike because it was like right here rather than up here. This is where then they try to go. This is where they try to run and charge right at Phantasmo that was lifeless up on the upper right corner turnbuckle. This is where he somehow came back to life and then a flying Canadian destroyer right out of nowhere in the interception right onto what's his name? AR Fox. This is where he bounced right onto the middle of the canvas. This is where we got El Phantasmo. He starts stomping his foot like if he's about to hit the Sweet Chan music. This is where he hits his version of the Sweet Chan music by stomping, tuning up the band, hits the super kick right to the face on the Fox. This is where that was not all yet. This is where he then picks him right back up. This is where then he goes for like a double underhook face planted like a pile driver maneuver, like it's at the Styles Clash. This is where he got the 1, 2, 3. And the winner of this match is none other than El Phantasmo. And he will join the likes of Konosuke Takeshita and Dante Martin and Mark Briscoe and Leo Rush. Yeah. But yeah, who do you think's gonna win this match? I'm gonna probably figure that one out as soon as AEW as soon as AEW Forbidden Door is going to come to a close. I think it's going to be. AEW Forbidden Door is going to. It's going to be not come to a close. It's going to come to an opening, when Collision comes to a close, and then give out some predictions on who exactly is going to win those said matches, and then give a reason why. But for now, we're just gonna. Leave it like it is right now, and I'm gonna let you speculate what your opinions on who's gonna win the match in the comments below. This is where we got Lexi Nair was in a backstage interview with Deanna Purrazzo. This is where he was I'm about to stop you right there, Miss Lexi. Like in the AEW, he's like, and I'm gonna face Hikaru Shida, like I believe. Was it tomorrow on AEW? Yeah. AEW Collision is where she was like, yo, like, Hikaru, like, what have you been doing lately? Like, I can tell you what I've been doing. I beat Thunder Rosa, but not once, but twice in a row. And then this she was like, and you, he called you were you were 2-12 in your last 14 matches. You or what like or what's no she said are you actually wrestling like these 14 matches that I have, or you're just at home, just wasting your time, and lazing away, with that stupid stick in your hands that you always keep carrying around, watching me actually doing the work here. And she was like, and the Owen Hart Foundation tournament is not for part timers, Lexi. You should know, it's made for the virtuoso right here. And then that's where then she's like, and then Sheeta, you can pull that cup up with a broken arm up anyways, like and you can actually stand up and and uh, and stand up and be stand up and be a woman and fight me in a match tomorrow night. And then this is where then we got Dalton Castle that took on what's his it was Dalton Castle next. This is where it was a match against what's his name? Shingo Takagi, I believe. Yeah. This is where then we got the match starting. This is where we got surprisingly and amazingly, Dalton Castle was keeping up with this Japanese dragon because they did start going for grappling and even winning some until we got Shingo Takagi then slams him down to the ground, hits him with some elbow strikes. Then but yeah, also what was amazing that that we got what's his name? Dalton Castle sends him right to the outside and hits a sliding hurricane runner once he did a turnover onto Shingo Takagi. Brought him back in the ring after doing a little bit of punishment onto the ringside area. This is where we got then we got Dalton Castle was continuing to be on fire, hitting some comeback maneuvers, but unfortunately, he can only get so far, into his level, hitting a knee strike right onto the upper, right onto the head of Shingo Takagi, followed it up with a spinning running bulldog onto the dragon. This is where he tried to go for the pin, but this is where we got Takagi kicking out at 2.8. This is where he's I guess I stand this kid wrong because he's showing me that he's not just a kid and he's actually more actually like a full grown man. That's maybe 2 if not 5 times more of a man than that goofy bearded dragon Bryan Danielson. And then this is where then we got Dalton Castle then starts the the side and the arms of Dalton, not Dalton. What's his name? Shingo Takagi. This is where he tried to go for a German suplex on him, but this is where he elbow striked him right in the head. This is where he didn't try to go for this is where then we try to go for a power bomb, but he picks him up, spins him around, doing the 2007, 2008 version of Hardcore Holly's Alabama Slam maneuver. This is where we got Shingo Takagi counter out of it and put him on his back. He hit the gory bomb, but it looked like Dalton Castle's knees got the more damages than any of his other body parts, like more than his torso, ribs, face, or any kind of body part that landed face first right onto the canvas. This is where then he's had him right to the upper right corner side turnbuckle. This is where then he try to go for a big clothesline, but it's where he gets booted. But it's where he hits him on the clothesline anyways. It's where threw him right to the left side. He hits an elbow strike right onto what's his name to Dalton Castle. This is where then he tried to. This is where he tried to go for a strike, but this is where Dalton Castle blocked his face. But this is where he kicks him in the gut and DDTs him right in the middle of the ring. Shingo Takagi then tried to hit. Then was hitting some strikes right on the Dalton Castle, but this is where they start playing the game of wrestling tennis, like going back and forth by bouncing off the top and bottom ropes until we got Shingo Takagi then hit a big boot, clowning what's his name, clowning Dalton Castle right in the face. This is where he got back up. This is where we got Shingo Takagi was like, okay, like I'm tired of playing games. I'm just might as well finish him off. This is where he picks him up, try to put him on his shoulders. This is where then he hits this Olympic slam like driver maneuver where he slams him like a Falcon's arrow. This is where then he goes for a cover. He got the 1, 2, 3 like we all expected. And the winner of this match, Shingo Takagi. And I was like, I'm looking like if I'm have some second guess of him losing against the American Dragon, but you never know. I'm still predicting that it's still going to be Bryan Danielson. But this is where they hurry up and move it over to the backstage area, like with Saraya, which Saraya has plenty to say about Timeless Tony Storm, Mina Shirakawa, and Timeless Tony Storm about they beating him, and this where she was like, I've never been humiliated, nothing like that in my life, like maybe other than getting my career-ending injury, but other than that, but at the time, what did Saraya said? Exactly, it was like once she was back, it was and then this where then Saraya was like the only reason why I lost is because I was all by myself, and I was like, well, that's clearly a lie because like if you were all by yourself, you would have took the pinfall. Like other than rather than Anna Jay who took the pinfall, or was it Harley Cameron? I think it was Mina Shirakawa that beat Anna Jay with her that Shikawa driver or whatever she calls it, or whatever the heck it's called. But this is where we got Saraya was like like this is where she was like, no offense, Harvey Cameron, like I didn't mean this with you, you weren't the one that took the pin either. But this is where she was and yeah, she like, and then this is where then she was like, all right, but like the good thing is about this, like neither Tony or Mariah didn't beat me by pinfall, or even that goofball Mina Shirakawa did not beat me. Like and then she was like, and if any of those three women were in the privileges of being in a singles match with me, they would lose to me. Because they're all three are a bunch of losers. And then this is where then we got not Mariah May. Harvey Cameron's like, yeah, because on the fourth match on round 1 of the Owen Hart Foundation tournament, like this Sunday, Saraya's gonna face Mariah May in that match. And then it's gonna be at 0 hour at Forbidden Door. And then this was like, and then that's the real Forbidden Door. And the real Forbidden Door is that you have to face the reality, the master of the reality check right here, like the anti-diva. Well, I'm not sure if they call it the outcast. I should call her more likely is the better term to use. This was like also known as the problematic icon herself. And this was like yeah, the Britain girl that's so bad. Like you're trying to be the Britain girl, like that's gonna be the star of the show at Wembley Stadium. But that seat has already been taken by yours truly. I got a cup, I have a title, and I have a stadium to accomplish. And they're all three are waiting for me to come back home with all three of those accomplishments. And then this is where then we got Harley Cameron that shouted to one of to the staff, to give them their cups of champagne, to give us our glass. And then this is where then she passed it calmly to Sarah. And then this is where then we got what's her name? Harley Cameron said to the double W, the woman of Wembley. This is where then she put up the glass. She was like to the master of all in, and then what did she say? the Brit of Britain, and then this is where then Ryan's like, I love that so much, Harley. Like I appreciate that. You like, and then this is where then she's like, oh, okay, we'll see you Sunday, and when I defeat you, Mariah May. And I was thinking to myself wow, like this is very shocking. Even though it's gonna be on 0 hour, like I would never thought that that they'll have this Mariah May versus Soraya match on the first round of the Owen Hart Women's Tournament at the 0 hour of the Forbidden Door pay per view. Like it's just getting more better and better by the minute. I think that Mariah May's most definitely going to put things up to her versus Toni Storm. But even if Soraya does, I think she's going to be the winner. And it's going to the way I see this, like whoever's going to be the winner here is definitely going to get a guaranteed shot at Toni Storm because of two reasons, respectively. First, with Soraya, because one, that she's gonna be in her own home country in England, and two, like she got some unfinished business with the Timeless One, like when they used to been friends and buddies and teammates as the Outcast, and then with Soraya claiming that she's getting revenge for her mother with Toni Storm, like purposely when she accidentally hit her mother. And for the reason for Mariah May, the first reason is more likely like Soraya, similar because she'll be also in her home country, but two, like it'll be like with Mariah May showing her true colors to the Timeless One, like being the heel, turning on the very popular women's champion, and saying that she was only using her just to get up to the main event spot and then that's the reason why she was more and happy of getting these title opportunities, whether they're number one contenders match or even tournament matches like here, determined to be get a shot at the championship at the biggest stage of my career. Or something like that. Yeah, but let me know down in the comments who you think is going to win at AEW Forbidden Doors 0 hour show. And gonna face either Deanna Perrazzo or what's her name, Hikaru Shida, which both which both women are going to be in action tomorrow for the in the spot, like in the and like for the spot who's going to face either Mariah May or even Soraya. But we're gonna see that like at that time. But for now, we're just gonna move on to the next slide, which we got. What's her name? The Sky Blue, which surprisingly she was wearing a dark blue shirt. But the rest was all black, and I was thinking to myself, like it's been almost a year since she's been wearing some sky black clothing. Like I understand why she's not going by that name instead. But anyway, this is where then we got Queen Emanata came out there, and I was like, I know who's exactly gonna win. Even though this could be any woman's match because both of these women hardly can get a win in AEW these days. And and the last time I was saying, like the last time we saw Sky Blue, I was like, where has she been? Like we haven't seen her since she lost that women's TBS title match against the CEO Mercedes Moné. But let me tell you, this match was a show stealer of the night. Like I did not expect it to be this good like it was, but yeah, it really was very entertaining. And it shows that this women's division is getting more better than it was 3 or 4 years ago. Like when they were struggling in the women's division. And this is where we got Queen Emanata that struck on her first and had the early shot right onto Sky Blue. Like as soon as they got started, once she hit I believe a big boot, I believe, onto her. Or no, she dodged out of the way. That's right. The Sky Blue tried to go for a missile drop kick onto Queen Emanata, but this is where she moved right out of the way.